This has been a crazy week for me. And if we could just sit down in each other's living rooms and talk, I guarantee you've gone through some stuff this week. My parents, I had an emergency with them on Monday, and so I had to miss our first date out. They sang without me on Tuesday night. I joined the bus on Wednesday. Our music machine that has all of our tracks just quit working. Luckily, Austin had a backup with a few songs on the laptop, and that is what we're using, truthfully. So a lot of the songs you might have, I don't know if you have this one. You got it. That's a good thing. He has no idea what I'm going to sing. But I'm glad you think you have it. Yes. Y'all cannot fix my situation. I've also, my mom's hard of hearing, so I've yelled. Seems like for 2 days I've had to talk really loud. So my voice is not the best, but I feel like I need to sing this song. Ethan, when he was 12 years old, we were on a 12-day trip. 5 days into it, he spikes a fever of 103. I call his pediatrician back at home. He's telling me what to do. I would get his fever down, run inside and sing, come back out to the bus. His fever would be back up. We went to an emergency room, waited 3 hours. We never did get seen. So let me tell you what I did. 1-800-CALL MY MAMA. That is what I did. I remember it like it was yesterday. I said to her, Mom, 5 days into this trip, I got 7 days left to go. Ethan's running a fever of 103. I am so worried, I don't know what to do. And she said, don't pray. And I said, Mama, what do you mean, don't pray? You've told me to pray about everything. She said, you're right. Susan, if you're going to worry, don't pray. But if you're going to pray, don't worry. She said, God knows Ethan's sick. God knows you were at your wit's end. He knows. He just wants you to trust him. How many believe prayer changes things? Listen. I saw an old friend at the market, standing in the checkout line. She began to share her story, and then I told her mine. And it was clear we both knew heartache. So before I turned to go, we made a simple promise that would lighten both our load. I'll pray for you. Yes. You pray for me. And together we'll touch heaven from our knees. Anything can happen in His name when we agree. So I'll pray for you. You pray for me. Did you know prayer is the only thing He tells us to do without ceasing? What a privilege and an honor just to know that God is there and to have His full attention anytime and anywhere. And sometimes when we're talking, the conversation turns to you. And as your name and needs are mentioned, God lifts my spirit too. I'll pray for you. Yes, I will. You pray for me, and together we'll touch heaven from our knees. 'Cause anything can happen in His name when we agree. So I'll pray for you. You pray for me. Probably the most simple song we have ever sung. Will you sing it with us? I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you. You pray for me. You pray for me. Together we'll touch heaven from our knees. And together we'll touch heaven from Anything can happen. In His name, would we agree?
Anything can happen in His name. Would we agree?
So I'll pray for you.
You pray.